Hello everyone and welcome back to Quicks14Blog, Quicks14's blog. Getting back to the thing here, sorry about the delay, you know how the holidays and such can get. And speaking of which, it is Winter Veil going on in WoW, of course, right now. So the first thing you're going to see me here before we get back to leveling is me completing some Winter Veil quests and some achievements. First and foremost, the easiest achievement to get is buy some snowballs, go get them, go to the King of Ironforge here, as you can see, and just throw it at him, and bam, there you go. That is one of the easiest achievements to get in Winter Veil. I did pick up the quest to go see Grandfather Winter, so that's where I'm headed, and also going to pick up the quest around there. I've gotten quite a bit of Winter Veil achievements done, of course. I think I have about 4 now. Yes, I believe 4. So it's not hard, especially if you're up in the higher levels like I am. It's actually quite easy. So I'm going to go ahead and get his quest here, and which is only just 5 gingerbread cookies and a glass of milk. Glass of milk is easy. Just buy the glass of milk. Gingerbread cookies you'll either have to make yourself, or have to buy them, or get them from a guildmate or whatever. They weren't too expensive on the AH at the time. This was the first day that all this went live, so I spent maybe 15 gold for the gingerbread cookies just to get that done. And honestly, the XPs that these quests are going to give you aren't too shabby either, considering. Next, there's another little quest that you'll get to go find out the history of Winter's Veil. So you head to the Explorers Society thing, talk to him. He's going to give you a book. Tells you can read it if you want, but you're supposed to love that. There's a lot of great Christmas trees, but that's probably my favorite. He says that if you can read it if you want, but you're supposed to take it to the king so he can overlook it. And that's pretty much it for that quest. And then we'll go on to the next quest, which is Save Medicine, which is also an achievement. So we'll go through that. I am over halfway to level, as you can probably see down there in my little XP bar. And like I said in the last short clips video that I did. Most of that was from running ramps and furnace again. So pretty much what you're going to see here after we get all these little achievements and little Winter Veil stuff done is that we're going to go back to Outland, back to Zangarmarsh to continue leveling. So I complete that, get that done, and now I'm moving on to Save Medicine. This is another one. Metzen is imprisoned in 2 spots. He can be in Searing Gorge or he can be in Tarnus. I picked Searing Gorge just because it's closer. I already have the flight point open. You can see them fighting the guys there. So I decided to lend a hand. These are some actually lower levels, so I lended a hand and just killed them for them. And then I went ahead and saved Metzen. Once you do that, he'll light up whatever, you'll get the quest you mean, and then he'll disappear for a little bit and then respawn. So I went ahead and sat there for a little bit to give the guys a hand to make sure they got it back, so they didn't have to kill everything again and wait. Just good etiquette. So that was pretty much it for the Winter Veil stuff for now. I will have another one a little later, but let's get back to leveling. So here we are back in Zangarmarsh. We're hitting up on the quests, and the quest I have is to get these wings, I believe, from these stinger guys here, and so that's what you're seeing me do here. We've fought these before when we were doing unidentified plant parts, so I'm just kind of following them from the little Cenarian camp, as you can see in the map, down to south, and that's because I know I have more quests to do down in the south area. Anyway, again, these guys aren't hard. They're really not hard. I went ahead and killed this bat here to get a little buff from him. So you shouldn't have a big problem with these guys at all. I was very happy with how many quests I had to do. I actually didn't have to do too many, and I got this done pretty quickly to leveling. So we move on to the next quest, and this is actually down south towards a cave entrance that you'll see. And there's actually going to be 3 quests you can do in this cave. First is this quest, which is killing a certain amount of these guys, and then another type of these, the same guys. There's one that I can't remember exact names of each, but you have to kill a certain amount of each one. You're going to find find plenty in this cave, so you're not going to have a problem finding these guys. These guys really aren't that hard. They do like to entangle root. They do like to have their own like regrowth, or not really regrowth, but rejuvenation heal. So it's just something to keep out lookout on. They are going to be fighting some other NPCs that will probably be orange to you. So try not to use AoE effects so you don't accidentally hit them. You're supposed to be helping these guys out, and you will get more reputation with these guys. I believe they're Spongonar later on. So it's a good idea to just leave them be. So we've gotten that. We've gotten all that we needed to kill, and then we hit one of our other ones, and this is killing basically like the boss guy of these dudes down here. He's not elite, but he does have a couple of cronies, so you want to keep aware of that and try to take them out the best you can. I didn't have a problem with this really. In fact, one of the other NPCs of these guys that we're trying to protect actually respawned to lend me a hand near the end, so that was kind of nice. Otherwise, these guys aren't too hard at all. Also, there's a quest that you want to make sure you don't miss, because you're all on your way down basically in this cave, all the way down to the bottom here where this guy is, and then on the way down there's a little curve between it, and that's where you're going to find the missing parts or tools or whatever it is for that quest. It's really small, so you're not going to see it very easily, but it is there. I probably passed it twice before I looked on my map, saw it was there, and went back and grabbed it. So try not to miss it. Unfortunately, I do not have that recorded, otherwise I would show you exactly, but it's not a problem. So as you can see, he drops down, kill these guys. Not hard at all, just gotta watch your mana and everything if you're a druid. Otherwise you'll have an easy time with these guys. Honestly, as you can see, these guys are green. They're all pretty level. Even the big bad boss guy wasn't that hard. He was pretty green, and so I didn't have a problem. And that's pretty much it for this cave, and that's like 3 quests in one there. So we move on to the next quest, which is the eels in the lake, and we're looking for some certain like eel essences or something like this. I got a sorceress here on my way, but I did grab an eel, which was good. And basically the drop rate on these guys isn't that hot. It will take you a while to get the amount that you need, but it's not a huge deal because there are tons of eels in this lake. So all you got to do is just swim around, find them, kill them, and you will eventually get them. It doesn't take too long, maybe 20-30 minutes, depending on your drop rate. But otherwise not too bad at all. And honestly, these eels really aren't that big of a deal. They really don't hurt that much, in my opinion. And even if you do get an ad, it's not a big deal. If you are going to just stay in the water, as you can do here, especially if you're a druid, just keep an eye on your mana. Obviously, you don't want to go up to any of the islands because they're swarming with Naga. So if you're gonna have to think you're gonna have to come up and drink something for mana, I would stick to the shore. So next, and the last part for this first part of the video, is we're going back up to the like scarred area that has no water to kill these giants that we saw earlier. And basically we just got to kill about 12 of them or something to that amount. These guys aren't hard at all, and there's plenty of them around this little crater that used to be the lake here. So you're going to find plenty of them. And as you're killing these guys, your reputation with those Spongonar guys that you helped out earlier is going to go up. So that'll help a ton. Real easy quest here. So you won't have a problem. You shouldn't have a problem with these guys at all. And then pretty much when you're done with that, then we'll go ahead and start turning some of these quests in. And of course you're going to see that here in part 2 in just a bit. I do apologize again for taking so long to come back to you. You are going to see me level to level 66, of course, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of quests after that, and another Winter Veils quest. So please stick around, and we'll see you in part 2.